So today we're checking out the latest offering from Soundpeats, and the original Soundpeats Mini that we've checked out a couple of months ago already has an updated Pro model. So the Mini Pro comes with a bigger build, better specs, and also ANC. So let's see if these earbuds are any good. So these earbuds are sent over to me by Soundpeats for review, and although these were sent over to me, there were no money exchanging hands. So this review is based solely on my own honest opinion about them. So the Soundpeats Mini Pro is priced at a slightly higher price than the original Mini and comes in at about $60 or about 251 Malaysian ringgit. But Soundpeats is running a 1-week promotion from the day it was launched a couple of days ago, and you can get the Pro model at about the same price as the original Mini at about $40. So if you're interested in buying these earbuds, do check out my links in the description below. So the case of the Soundpeats Mini Pro is pretty similar to the original Mini, but my biggest complaint about the Mini was its scratchy plastic. And the Pro seems to have addressed that issue by adding a rubberized texture here, which feels really smooth and nice on the hands, and it wouldn't scratch that easily. So you're gonna get the same Soundpeats branding at the front here, with the same grey band around the middle of the case, and at the back here you're gonna get a Type-C charging port to charge up the earbuds, and this time it comes in a nice blue accent, perhaps for slightly faster charging compared to the original. So the LED at the front of the case also lights up at the same way. So if it's green, it's about 50 to 100% battery, yellow means 10 to 50%, and red means you have less than 10% and it's time to charge it up. So the lid situation here is also nice, using a friction lid to hold the lid up. There's unlimited amount of angles that you can open this thing, and only at the end it will slap shut. And inside here you can see the upgraded lid as well, where you can see a very clear distinction between the two layers here, rather than a single thin plastic that we see on the original Mini. So in terms of the earbuds, they are also slightly upgraded, and you can see that now it's a beefier design, larger in size, and contains more technology inside. But fortunately, it still stays true to its Mini name, and although the earbuds will stick out of your ears a little bit more, it is still relatively small and should fit most average size ears. So one thing that I feel, at least this is personally to my own ears, I feel that this design is a little bit harder to fit properly inside my ears, and I really do struggle to find the most comfortable fit for it, and I also have to change up the ear tips. So that's something to take note of. So the design of the Soundpeats logo here is also a little bit different, and now has a slightly brighter silver color, which adds on to the design element of the earbuds, making it stand out a little bit more. And finally, you're gonna get a small LED light at the bottom of the earbuds here, very unobtrusive, and it does go away when you connect it to your phone. So the earbud still retains its 7 hours of battery life compared to the original Mini, but now comes with a 14 hours additional charge, whereas the original gets 18 hours. So this is, however, without ANC on. So with ANC, you're still gonna get about 5 hours of battery life and about 10 additional hours with the case. Pretty decent, but not the best that we've seen so far. And the older Mini was rated to charge up in 3.5 hours. Not too sure why it's so long, which is super slow. And with this new blue USB port, charging takes 1.5 hours. So in terms of its volume, the Mini Pro is not the loudest earbuds. So where comfortable listening volume for me is somewhere around 60%. So it does get louder, but I can still listen to it without feeling too loud at about 90%. So if you like your earbuds loud, these may not satisfy you. So comparing these earbuds to the original Mini, these earbuds are featured pack, and I think Soundpeats finally listens to their customers, and the Mini Pro is almost somewhat perfect. So the earbuds comes with a Qualcomm 3040 chipset with Bluetooth 5.2 that supports the aptX adaptive, AAC, and SPC codec. So you're gonna get the entire range of Bluetooth codec to support your music listening needs. The only thing that's missing here are high-res codecs. So the earbud still comes with the same decent IPX5 water resistant rating, so you can use them in the gym, get water splash on them, even use them under light rain, and these earbuds should survive pretty well. With the Qualcomm chipset, you're going to get seamless left and right playback, so you can pick out either side of the earbuds from the case and it will still work. And lastly, still no multi-point connectivity on these earbuds. So let's talk a little bit about the ANC. So I think it's critical to find the best fit for any earbuds in order to get your ANC working properly. And this is one problem that I have with the Mini Pro. I honestly can't seem to get them to fit properly in my ears, and I ultimately had to change to the larger ear tips, and it took a little twisting and turning in order for me to get the good seal. So the ANC here is commendable. I wouldn't say that they are fantastic ANC performance, but for its price, it's pretty decent. So with road noise and low humming noises, it's important to have your music playing, or else in my experience, they still sound pretty audible. I even tried carefully pressing the earbuds into my ears for maximum seal, and they still sound pretty audible. So this is the same case with the airplane cabin noise test. So with human chatters, they are not the strongest, and I can still hear the crowd noise pretty audibly, and without music, I can still make out what others are saying. So the pass-through mode here is really nice, giving you a very slight amplification of your surroundings, but if you have music playing, they are not the strongest to overpower your music, so you still have to pause your media and listen to your surroundings. Overall, I'm going to give the Soundpeats Mini Pro a decent 7.5 out of 10 for ANC performance. So in my original Mini video, I mentioned that competitors at this price are already using the 3040 chipset, and I'm so glad that Soundpeats took note and delivered. So where the original Mini had a more mediocre V-shaped sound signature and is very warm and muffled, the new Mini Pro now comes with a very nicely tuned sound signature, and I think Soundpeats really did a very good job here. And the older Mini was very bass focused, where it kind of forgoed its mids and highs a little bit. Fortunately, this is now all fixed. The bass here seems to be a little bit more tame, still strong, but you can feel it's not as thumpy, but in a good way. So Soundpeats now also puts its tuning focus more into the mid vocals and highs. So from my test, vocals sound exceptionally good, and reproduction for male vocals are strong and assertive, and female vocals are also projected very nicely. So the highs here are overly strong in my opinion. So from most day-to-day use cases, I think they are good and crispy. However, when you blast the music a little bit past the 70% mark, you start to get that ear-piercing sound, which is not ideal. And do remember that these earbuds are not the loudest to start with. So from a vertical upgrade standpoint, the Mini Pro is definitely a better sounding earbuds compared to the original Mini. And in terms of Soundpeats' recent lineup, and I think this is actually one of their better release in recent times.
So this is a test to see if the Soundpeats Mini Pro is a good earbuds for making phone calls. So this is me speaking in a relatively quiet environment, and this is the call quality that you can expect. So what I'm going to do now is to turn on a simulated background noise so you can hear a difference. So now there's a simulated background noise playing in the background, and this is the call quality that you can expect from these earbuds. So what do you think of the call quality? Let me know in the comment section down below.
So latency wise, the Mini Pro is pretty good at 60 milliseconds of gaming mode, pretty standard nowadays. So translating that to real-time gaming with PUBG, you notice very little lag, and that experience is mostly very positive. Watching videos and movies with these earbuds is also really enjoyable with no problems with latency. Anyways, let's take a look at the latency performance of these earbuds.
Game mode.
So Soundpeats always have a top-notch controls. However, because of the ANC control, the Mini Pro is now missing the skip backwards control, which is very important and slightly disappointing there. So to increase the volume, tap once on the right side of the earbuds and it will slowly increase your volume, and tap once on the left side and it will slowly decrease your volume. To play or pause media or pick up phone calls, tap twice on either side of the earbuds and it will play or pause your media. And to skip tracks forward, tap and hold on the right earbuds for about 1.5 seconds and it will skip forward, and then again it will skip forward. So you are missing the skip backwards feature here. So to toggle between the different ANC mode, tap and hold about 1.5 seconds on your left earbud and it will toggle between the different modes. And to activate your voice control, triple tap on the right side earbuds and it will pause your media and call out your assistant. So finally, triple tap on the left earbuds to enter or exit gaming mode. So that's pretty much all of the controls you get with the Soundpeats Mini Pro. So almost perfect Soundpeats, everything here is great, and this is a highly recommended earbuds. Not the strongest ANC in my opinion, but decent. And if Soundpeats did not omit the skip backwards control, then I think this might be one of the best budget ANC earbuds for 2022. So that is it for this review. If you find this video helpful, smash that thumbs up button, share this video everywhere, and if you haven't yet subscribed, do consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next video.